Hello everyone, and welcome back to Katamari Damacy. For those who don't know, my laptop died between recording the last episode and this one. So I had to get a new laptop and replace all my software and such. And I'm pretty sure that things are about as set up as they're gonna get right now. But things like I don't know if the balance between my voice and the game is okay right now. When I was testing it, my microphone seemed to be cranked way the heck up, so I don't know if that's I'm hoping that I'll be able to just fix it in post, but we'll see what happens. But in any case, we're back in business, and if all has gone according to plan, then you won't have noticed any interruption in the schedule. Hooray! Hooray for planning. So yes, let's get right back into it, shall we? I don't remember if we made Taurus. Let's go make a bunch of bull, shall we? This is like the Ursa Major level, except we need to get a cow instead of a bear. No, apparently, yeah. Last one gets away. Shoot, stupid cow. That is mean. We're sick of it. Well, you can fly, right? Like you can move super fast. So how did it get away? Sounds like you're making up excuses to put more work on me, huh? Moo, we smell a cow. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Always moving, noisy things. Hurry up and start rolling. Just one, that's all we need. One cow. We're just missing one last cow, so give us the largest cow you can find. We shall be patient for 10 minutes. We leave you to your work. No! Goodness! Oh my goodness, I almost immediately forgot what the point of the level was. Oh boy, just kind of zoned out a little bit. It's been a busy week. We had a big project going on at work, and that was kind of exhausting, all things considered. Just the hectic nature about that whole thing, and my laptop kersploding and things like that. And I guess in regards to that, like, that thing was old. Like, I got it as an open box from Best Buy. So honestly, like, the fact that it even lasted as long as it did, like, it lasted, like, I want to say, like, 6 years. And the fact that it did is honestly pretty good. But I'm pretty sure that the battery fried, and I took it to Best Buy to see. I had hoped to just replace the battery. I wouldn't have to spend a couple $100 on a new laptop or whatever. But yeah, the Geek Squad were like, yeah, I wouldn't bother, honestly. Like, Windows 11's just about to drop, and this thing is not going to support it. So, oh darn it! It's a cow, baby cow. Score, you got a cow. We can calm down now. What is that? It's small. We need to make a small little cow like this. Fine, we'll somehow scrape up a Taurus from this, but next time get a much... gracious, excuse me. Get a much bigger cow rolled up. I don't know. I guess my Katamari was bigger. I don't know what the size was on the last one. But at least this one's an actual cow and not just like a sign with a picture of a cow on it. Alright, cool. So hopefully by now we should have caught up from the episodes that I did a goofy on and lost effectively. Done a few constellations. Let's make a star. Just a normal old star. Let's see how this goes. Sain Banu. Have you ever been to Mongolia? I have not. Apologies to any Mongolian-speaking people out there, because I have no idea how to pronounce that. Anyway, we were there yesterday. We hope you can visit our today's rolling. Almost forgot. Excuse me. Present. For the cousins on the space mushroom. That's what we were thinking. Then we dropped it on Earth. We got a new one, so the one on Earth is yours. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Smokey. sending things to Earth. You'll be rolling around the world. The Katamari should be, let's see, around smooth 30 meters. We can believe in you for 20 minutes in Earth time. Any longer than that, can't be expected to wait. Look forward to it. Underachieving print. Bro, you inherited the universe. I am remaking it. You have no business calling me under... What did he say? I've forgotten already. Underachieving. That's the one. Thank you. Oh, boy. Yeah, I forgot how nasty he was in the first game. Like, I remember, like, not being cool with that, honestly, when I played this game. And then, like, the sequel, We Heart Katamari. We love Katamari. My goodness, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so yawny right now. In We Love Katamari, I remember thinking like, oh, maybe I'm remembering wrong because he doesn't seem to be as big of a jerk this time around. But nope, he really was just kind of a jerk. Like, don't get me wrong, he's still a jerk in the sequel too, but it's like less pointedly insulting to the prince or whatever cousin you're playing as, because you can, in this one you're locked into playing as the prince except in multiplayer, but in the sequel you can, like, any cousin you pick up you can play as them, which is fun. My favorite was always Jungle in that game, because like he had this outfit that like reflected the environment around him. Like he was basically just like a walking mirror. It looked so cool. But now it's like when they did the reroll, the remaster, the remake, he's just kind of wearing a suit that like it's basically just that, like, it's a hole in, I guess it's a mask is what it would be described as, but like, you know, there's like a scene behind the main game and his outfit is like a hole in the main game and you can see into the scene. That's not at all a good way to describe it. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get around to We Love Katamari at some point in this channel. Probably not too far in the future, honestly. But you'll get to see it then, and then you can see the very simple concept that I am trying and failing to explain to you right now. Sometimes I think about what an interesting world we live in. Because, like, here I am playing a video game, which is in itself kind of a wild concept, on a computer that processes information billions of times a second, and I'm recording it at the same time, and I'm going to post it to this weird thing called the internet. Like, there's some pretty awesome stuff out there right now. But the downside is that I have a basically constant connection to the news, which is very much not pleasant. Like, ever, basically. Because, you know, bad news sells and good news kind of doesn't. So, that's depressing. What a weird dichotomy, huh? I suppose that is the yin and yang at work. With all the amazing things we have, it also comes with some darker sides, and it lets some darkness in people come through. But I don't know, sometimes it's nice to just play a game about rolling around a big sticky ball and rolling up random junk to throw into the sky and make a star, you know? Like you do. Ugh. Great. Okay, well, I'm like just the perfect size that I'm kind of stuck in here, at least for a little bit. Alright. Bear boy. Bear boy. See, it's called Bear Man, is what that entity is. I'm pretty sure it's just a dude in a bear suit. So why is it not called like a bear suit or something? In fact, I think in We Love Katamari, it is called like a bear suit or like a bear costume or something to that effect. And incidentally, I do hope people are enjoying this game. Like I've said before, this is one of my favorites. This is very nostalgic for me. And We Love Katamari is, in my opinion, just better than this one. Like, it's got all the same, wacky sort of aesthetic, but it's also much better at giving very different types of gameplay. Like, each level kind of has its own sort of gimmick to it, and that makes it just an all-around more interesting experience, I feel. 3 meters, still just a baby. Thanks. That being said, I totally get if, by the end of the series, however long it ends up taking, people are a little Katamari'd out, and we could take a break and do all that stuff. And to that end, feel free to join the Discord link in the description. And when I finish a series, you can come on over and vote on what I'll play next on the channel. I'll throw up a couple of choices for games that I'm looking at or have in my backlog, and you just vote on which one's most interesting. Yeah, and that being said, there might occasionally be instances where it's like, all right, I just really want to play this one, so this one's gonna be next, and I'm sure you understand that I reserve the right to do that for my own channel. But yeah, generally speaking, I'm cool with letting people decide what they want to see. I think that's just kind of a fun way to make I don't want to say interactive community, but it kind of is, I guess. But, it's just like, it helps people, I don't know. I don't, but maybe you do. But, like, I guess it lets people feel like they get to see what they want to see. And then, when the videos are all recorded and up in the tube of you, then, they just have it available and you can watch it whenever. I guess it's more for the people that are here as things are developing rather than future folks. But, I don't know. I hope future folks can get in on it. Like, I hope to do this for a while. Even though it's I don't want to say it's like another job, because it's not like I'm making money off of it. It's just kind of a hobby at this point. But oh my god. Okay, I feel like I'm too small to get in here, but too big to actually like make any progress out here. So let's see if I can just like roll over this. Okay, that works. I lost my train of thought again. Sorry. Maybe it'll come back. But I think I was saying something to the effect of like, I don't know, I like this. This is fun. Just making and editing videos and throwing them up for people to enjoy when they feel like it, I suppose. And I do tend to think a lot about a lot of things, and I do have a little bit of a concern about, just kind of letting my mind run a little too free, you know what I mean? I might get into some unfun topics, but I don't know. Maybe this might become a thing where it's just like me just doing some thinking out loud, and as the series goes on, you can, I don't know, interact with people and see what they think of these matters and get a bunch of opinions. If it's not obvious, I don't really have a set plan for this. It's just kind of doing it for the sake of doing it, Oh, I thought maybe I saw the present up there, but I think it was just colors. Okay, here we go. Now I'm starting to get a little more chonky. Who made a Daruma that big? That is absurd. Not only that, but they appear to have planted it on somebody's farm, which is way uncool. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Didn't want the subsequent losing of, like, everything, but it's alright. Progress is being made. One step back, 2 steps forward. Oh, there it is. There's a 12-meter sign. Yeah, once you get to the point where you're just rolling up like entire buildings and trees and stuff like that, that's where it gets the most satisfying. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about what I was talking about last time. Like, for me, it's been a bit, just with my laptop and everything. I think it's been like almost 2 weeks since I recorded last, so I kind of forgotten a little bit what exactly I was talking about. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Aggressive yet good-natured. We would love to have a much bigger, nicer Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Thanks. And I was talking about how, like, I guess just being nicer in general, you know, and I've mentioned that I live in the United States. We got the Trump presidency now, and whatever you think about that, you got to admit it's been kind of wild for the last couple of weeks now here in, you know, January through February 2025, and I don't know, it's a little disappointing, not gonna lie, that people seem to be drawing their lines in the sand more than actually trying to figure out the best solution to these problems, you know. Like, it kind of amazes me that people will come to, like, they will just read a situation completely differently based on their political orientation, right? Like, someone from the right will look at something Trump does and goes, yes, we need that strong leadership. We need to handle this immigration problem right here, right now. And then someone from the left will go, that's an insane thing that he just did. This is uprooting our very democracy. This is everything that we've been told that you guys hated for the last, 20 years, I guess, really, when you think about it. I'm just tired, man. Like, it's just, can we just have a normal time? Let's just all take a chill pill and, like, not worry so much about all this stuff. And that's, like, what I was talking about last time was, like how you say things affects how you think of things, and I still hold to that. And, like, I find that no matter what it is, people will always talk about how stupid other people are, and stuff like that. I don't know. It upsets me. I don't know. Maybe it sounds like I have a bit of a messiah complex, but I really just want to, like, if I can, I want to be the guy that smooths things over. You know, I love helping people find peace in themselves and in the world around them and all that. Like, I talk with my friends at work about this all the time, just like ways of just kind of figuring out how to how to live in a world that is complicated and kind of scary sometimes, and not worry so much, and how to become more aware of when you're maybe putting a little too much energy into something and all that good stuff. And it's just like, I don't think I do it very well sometimes, but I try, you know, and I kind of think that's all you can really do sometimes. Like, if you cannot be a part of a solution, at the very least, just don't be part of the problem, you know? And that's what I think I really want, is, if nothing else, I want to be able to make sure that I am not making things worse for people, and that I am at worst a neutral impactor on the world, you know? But most of all, like I said, I'm just tired. I'm so tired of, like, I see breaking news, Trump administration, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. What are they saying he did this time? And it's just, you get numb to it. It's just exhausting, always and forever. Can't we just have nice things and just, like, let things be nice for a little while? Not that there aren't problems and we shouldn't try to solve them, but let's just stop making things worse for a bit. Just stop. We have plans to get together with your cousins, so we'll go back to space now. Royal Rainbow. Hooray, Royal Rainbow. Like, the 57 meters, yeah, we moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible. Hooray, I'm glad you like it. Happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. First thing, the thing that you collected most of is plants. Earth really is full of things. Mostly plants, by the looks of it. And beetles. You have the world in the palm of your hands. I couldn't read the rest of that. Hold off. There's no launch today.
あらあら、せっかくあなたの打ち上げを見に来たのに。だって月がなくなったのですよ。あらまあ、本当に月がないわ。見せて見せて。
Yeah, the kid was telling you. It was on the news, and you didn't listen, Mrs. Hoshino. Let's see. I've actually been recording for a hot minute, so maybe that's probably a good place to call it an episode. I am trying to make the episodes a little shorter. I have gotten a little bit of... people have mentioned to me that, you know, sometimes those longer episodes they're a little harder to consume, so I want to keep it a little shorter. But in any case, on the next episode, maybe we'll make the moon. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not, actually, now that I think about it. I think there will be a couple more episodes yet, because each of these might end up being their own episode, but dang, we're already almost at the end of the game. I guess I didn't realize. But, alright, neat. Anyway, I'm rambling again. On the next episode, we'll get started on these last couple of levels we have left. So until then, see you later.